After this. Hello, and a very good afternoon. I'm Skitter, and I'm stepping in for Shavik today. So we'll start in a bit. Sham, if you're ready, we can start now.
We are ready.
Great. Thank you, Sham. Good afternoon, a very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this pre-match press conference ahead of the first leg of the semi-final match. We have with us Coach Ferrando and Adil Khan. Welcome to today's press conference, Coach and Adil. Let's throw the floor open to questions. Ansel, you have a question? Like to go on?
Hi guys, looking good. So Adil, it almost turned out to be a political situation where your glancing header almost dipped in. But of course, you're a professional. But how would you explain picking yourself up and giving your team the confidence that they need, especially in the absence of Juan and possibly stepping in for a big game right now?
Talking about Mumbai game, or you're talking about previous game? Is it
The
about
Hyderabad. The Hyderabad.
The Hyderabad game? I think Ivan was there. He was playing as a right back. We almost had all full squad. There were no player missing.
No, I mean he'll be missing now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be missing the Mumbai match. That's what my question was. It's important to have a full squad, especially the team like when we are playing against a team like Mumbai. But we have other players to step up into their boots and fulfill the needs, what we need to do in the match. And I think we are preparing for that.
All the best.
Thanks, Ansel. Anirudh, you'd like to go next?
Good afternoon, guys. Coach, any injury worries ahead of the match? How is Jorge and Serrito?
Yeah, injuries now in this moment of the season, there are a lot of problems, but all the players are very tired. Some players have problems in muscles, knocks, exists a lot of problems, but we wait until the last training today, and then we decide who is the best lineup, who is the best performance for the players. But it's this time is very difficult to know exactly if everybody is in perfect way.
Fair enough, Coach.
Marcus, you can go next.
Yeah. Adil, how difficult is it to play a team like Mumbai City, a team that loves to attack, a team that has scored the maximum goals, and a team that scores a lot of goals through set pieces? Even in the last game against FC Goa, 2 of the 3 goals came from set pieces. So how difficult will it be for you personally?
It's not difficult, Marcus, if we concentrate a little bit more and be focused and be ready for the things what we're going to face. I think it's going to be easy for the team now. I think recent games, I think we didn't consider anything through because we have worked on it and we worked in the training sessions. Some changes here and there. I think it's working well for us. I think we're going to fight with them in a better way, especially in the set pieces and corners and stuff. So I think we will work on it, and we're going to come out in a better way.
Adil, you need the first leg of the ISL until your transfer to FC Goa. despite all your recent performances, allowed Coach Stimac to actually select you among the probables for the 2 friendlies. Does that give you confidence that you are at least on the right track as far as your performances are concerned?
Actually, I was a bit worried even last time I had said I was worried about the national camp call-up because I didn't get a game time in Hyderabad, but I'm thankful to the coach and FC Goa management. They allowed me to come here and give my my bit of performances to the team, and I think with that, I think Stimac must have agreed to select my name into the camp. Now it's my job to go and do well there and show him my abilities and try to get my place in the team again.
Okay, thanks, Adil, and all the best for the match.
Thank you, Marcus.
Yes, Anirudh, you'd like to go next?
Yeah. Hi, Adil. Over the past 2 seasons, you've made a great comeback to the top of the game. The national team call up the goals against Bangladesh. Just how good does it feel to play a playoff, ISL playoff right now?
It's amazing, it's amazing feeling when you see yourself, your team into the position where you really wanted to be. When you in the beginning of the season, we think about first step to get into playoffs. I think it's special, and that it makes more special because I'll be playing with FC Goa, my home team, hometown. So I think I'm very extremely excited for that.
Brilliant. I have one more question. Juan insists on playing out of the back, that attack starts from the back. So how do you feel about that, about a defender playing out, passing? Does that added responsibility give you more excitement, or does it worry you a bit?
Is it for me?
Yeah, it's for you. As a coach, he insists on playing out of the back. So how does that make you?
That is his style of play, and he wants us to play from back because we train for that. We plan how to break the teams. We observe the pressure, and then we go out from there. It's important for all the players to know what exactly coach needs. It took a little bit time for me to adjust into that system, but now I think I know what I have to do at what time and where. So I think it's working well for me to now setting myself in this team.
Perfect. Thank you.
Nikolai, please go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon. My question is for Adil. Hi, Adil. It's just been, a few games that you've played for Goa, but you seem to have settled so quickly. What, according to you, has helped you settle so quickly?
Actually, in the beginning, I used to watch all the matches, what FC Goa and the way they were playing. I used to like the style of play, and most of the part of the game, I think even national team we try to do the same thing now in the recent years. Before we used to play long balls and the second balls. Now in the even national team, they want us to play from the back. Even in Hyderabad, we try to play from the back. So I think these are the things what are changes are we can see in the national team and Indian football. The same thing what Coach Juan got his this thing philosophy here. So I think it helped me watching their games to know what exactly they do. I think that's what helped me to settle myself as soon as possible in the team.
You were talking about adapting to the system. Did you face any difficulties?
Yes, in the beginning of the season, yes, because I wanted to know the players around me, foreigners, how they play, how they want coach exactly how he wants me to do, how he wants me to play. So I think it was in the beginning, yes, it was difficult, but now I'm trying to adapt to the situation as soon as possible. So now I think it's working well for both the sides.
Thank you, Adil. All the best for you.
Krishnendu, do you have a question?
Yeah. Hi, coach. My question is to Juan. So you'll be missing 2 key players in the match, and so will it force you to make changes to your formation and tactics?
At the end, in my case, all the time repeat the same. It's we have a very good squad. In my opinion, it's not exist problems with, for example, if not Gland, we have Princeton. If we are not Princeton, we have Amargi. Now Alberto and Ivan is out, but we have, for example, here Adil. In case of Alberto, maybe we find a new plan. It's not a problem. Of course, I want to put the best lineup In this case, it's not possible because sometimes exist injuries, like big injuries like Brandon. Sometimes there's red cards. But I'm happy because the team are working all the trainings, and then it's not a big problem for me to choose the best lineup.
If I can ask another question.
Yeah, Krishnendu, go ahead.
Coach, you and Sergio both share a similar kind of football history and also the city. So, do you think it will be as Juan versus Lobera instead of just Goa and Mumbai on the pitch? And do you expect Lobera to be a factor since he has already been in Goa and coached a few players in your squad?
Yeah, but at the end, the game is not Juan against Lobera. At the end, the game is FC Goa against Mumbai. My opinion, okay, sometimes more or less we have some points very similar of the style, but in my case, in my point of view, in my team, the most important is the players to understand about the concept, the space, and the timing. Of course, it's my responsibility if the goalkeeper to do wrong passes or when the center back is wrong pass. This is my responsibility. But for me, it's very important they understand about not scared, don't be afraid, because we want to play football. For me, football is to control the space, to protect the ball, to save the ball, and then to use the positional attack. This is my point of view. Of course, when we are working in the pitch, in the training center, this is our way.
Marcus, you can go ahead. And Ronald, after that, we'll come to you.
Coach, FC Goa played Mumbai twice in the league stages. Yeah, the first match was a 1-0 loss, added time penalty, and Redeem had a red card in the first leg in the first half. The second match was a very entertaining 3-3 draw, where Mumbai led until the last one. So will this result actually have any bearing on the semi-final? Will it play on the players' mind, saying that in 2 games we have not defeated the Mumbai, or will it give them some confidence that maybe we still have a chance? I mean, how do you think the players will actually approach this game?
I hope in the dressing room, because we are talking all the time. It's the most important is they enjoy the game.
Okay.
If FC Goa players enjoy the game, sure we have success. This is my point of view. No exists pressure, but sometimes of course exists pressure because everybody wants to win. But for me, it's very important the players to want to play football. I'm so scared and be afraid when my team is not play football, because in this case the coach not care. It's difficult to help the team. But sure, if at the end the lineup or the substitutions, 100% they want to play, they want to participate, and they want to think in our style, in our way.
Coach, in the last match, Dheeraj made 2 very good saves right at the end. The first was when he saved and Ivan cleared, and second was Adil's header. Yeah. Do you think this is a result of you giving him confidence, you showing belief in him, saying that despite the mistake that he made earlier, you still persisted with him? Do you think this is a result that he's improving, he's listening to what you want him to do?
Yeah, because I think it's very important if we want to help. It's necessary to improve. It's necessary to help them, to support them. Of course, Dheeraj has 20 years, but it's the same with Adil. Adil has more experience, but if he has wrong passes, or my target is working in the next training and to give a new opportunity. I think it's very important. If we want to improve, if we want to help the young players, it's necessary to be close them and to work in the pitch, in the training sessions, a lot of time to explain, to find solutions. At the end, of course, step by step to play more minutes. It's very important. If one coach decide, okay, it's your run pass or run decision or out. In this case, it's very difficult to improve, But I'm so happy because we have a lot of young players. Of course, I hope the day by day they are better. This is the most important, But for our supporters, also it's very important that you understand it's necessary to support when the people it's in difficult moments.
Okay, thank you, coach, and all the best for the match tomorrow.
Thank you.
Ronald, you have a question for?
Hi. My question is for the coach. Coach, the league was about 3 points. Now it's knockout. So how do you approach such match?
Okay, the firstly is the control emotions, because of course it's not about 3 points, it's about the knocks, but it's 180 minutes, it's 2 games. I think it's necessary to control emotions, and then after the control these feelings, maybe it's necessary to believe in our way, in our plan. At the end, depend of the score, depend of the timing, depend of the moment. Maybe we need to take a lot of risks or not, depend of the score. But 100% for me, the first 20 minutes is about the control the emotions, the control the feelings. Everybody wants to participate without pressure like anxious, like stress, because pressure exists all the time, but it's necessary about this point.
Thank you, coach.
Nikolai, please go ahead. Nikolai, you're on mute.
My question is for Coach Juan. Hi, Juan, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, we have seen Goa have been one of the most consistent teams in the history of the ISL. They always qualify for the playoffs, but they've never managed to win the title. Juan, according to you, what do you feel why the team has fallen short in the past? And what do you feel is a key factor to achieving this feat this time around?
But this is our dream. Now, okay, I understand we are in playoff qualification, but put focus tomorrow. After this, focus in Monday, and step. At the end is the last 3 games, the season, but it's necessary. Don't thinking in future, because when FC Goa thinking in future, we have a problem. Now only focus is the next 90 minutes. I think it's very important everybody understand about after this 90 minutes exists Monday 90 minutes more, and then we'll see. But I hope in our minds, in our dreams, is to take the trophy.
Juan, I have another question is that your team has conceded the most goals from set pieces, and you will be facing a team that has scored the most goals from set pieces. Do you think this could be a factor that could determine the match tomorrow, the result of the game?
Yeah, it's you're right. This is our problem, but we work a lot of points in set pieces in defense, because it's necessary to improve. Of course, sometimes it's necessary to improve because it's a new team. It's sometimes some players has a problems with the zone. We have problems with man-to-man. But this is my job. We can talk a lot. We can work. At the end, of course, I hope step by step to improve so much in the set pieces.
Thank you, Juan. All the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yes, Marcus.
Coach, in the last match against Hyderabad, which was a goalless draw, everybody seemed very happy with the result. But were you a bit concerned that FC Goa didn't have a single shot on goal? That maybe you were too defensive sometimes, or was it planned to be that way? Yeah.
No, against Hyderabad, of course, I'm disappointed about in positional attack. But against Hyderabad was a very difficult game because we had a lot of problems with injuries. Some players was playing with not 100%. I know the stress. I don't know the emotions. Was very difficult. At the end, the most important in the last week before the against Hyderabad was very difficult to work in the pitch because in the training center, because a lot of players had a lot of problems with physical problems, and okay, at the end the performance in the game was not good for us, but I understand for all the teams the last weeks was very difficult for physical problems and the mentality, at the end 5 months here in the hotel, 5 months with pressure every day, it's very, very complicated.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you.
Does Does anyone else have a question for Coach Adil? Okay, if there are no more questions, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Coach and Adil, and all the best. All the best for the match. Thank you.